Hey, Red, how many times have I told you no sleeping on the park benches?
Look at all the colors, man.
Hey lady, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't change the oil, you'll blow the frickin' motor.
You best run away, boy. You come back here again, I'ma crack you in the head with this rolling pin.
Oh, Ethel, just let the poor boy be. He's just being a kid.
Billy Joe, what you doing down here by the railroad tracks? Oh, you preggo? Is that... You think you gonna marry that, Bubba? Oh, Bubba, you best run, boy. Help me, help me. Somebody, anybody.
Well, hurry up, I'm hanging by a thread here.
How you expect me to get this wire up to you, pal?
Fine shot. Oh! I should have yelled too.
Why don't we walk this off, sir?
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard VisionLine.
Who's the dingleberry that dropped the new Lionel train shipment? No more Lionel trains for him. He's canned.
to Lily's Dry Goods. We not only carry dry goods, but also produce, frozen items, and so much more. Stop by, say hi to Lily. Oops, that's me.
Hey, you guys get ready. That big boy's about to stop by and make some deliveries.
Dispatcher, 4014 here. Stopped and ready for another run. Over. Copy that, 4014. You're on schedule. Set your brakes and stand by. Out.
First stop's the ice station, boys. Keep it moving, man. All right, that's good. Let's pick up the cargo. Okay, let's get those cars ready for ice. Watch your feet, that ice is heavy. All right, that's good. Let's pick up the cargo. Okay, guys, let's move. Get those perishables unloaded. Get those perishables unloaded. Make sure that reefer is empty before you close it up. All right. Another on-time delivery. Okay, guys, let's move. Get those perishables unloaded. Get the lettuce before the oranges now. All right, another on-time delivery. Empty this car first, guys. Stack those over there, buddy. Make sure that reefer is empty before you close it up. All right. Is that car empty?
Yes, Tim.
That's how we do it. Fresh produce all year round.
Ho ho ho!
Hi train friends, and welcome back to the Pittsburgh Industrial Railroad and Horseshoe Curve for layout update number 23. Today I'm going to be just quickly trying to talk through some things. You guys got to see a lot of the new updates and everything in the running session / intro. So as you can see, I switched the layout to kind of have 4 themes. I mean, it's not a whole lot different, but it's got the 4 seasons, and I'm starting off here with just, you know, the big boy running around, smoke's turned off and the volume's down, but I'm starting off here in the Horseshoe Curve. I'm just going to quickly talk about how we added some spring flowers and everything to this, and I got my daughter Lily here with me, and you know, the Horseshoe Curve got a little bit of an upgrade with these big trees and the figures, and the waving flag is really what really set off the scene. And that's a Minitronics flag, if anybody's wondering. There's a hole that's cut in the layout, and it blows air right up through this little hole right there.
And there's lights that shine in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we added some lights. Those lights don't come with it normally. So down below at the bottom of the Horseshoe Curve, we added some telephone poles and lights, some wires. These are telephone poles that I scratch build myself, and I do sell these on eBay. The wire actually strings through a glass connector, if you can see that. And we had a lot of trees around the layout, a lot of pine trees. Lily added some cool details. She put a fisherman down here. Didn't you, Lily?
And I put the rocks down there.
Some rocks. Looks really good. You did a great job. So the one of the new additions to the Horseshoe Curve was the MG Tower, and a lot of spring scenery.
And we put some flowers over here.
Yeah, we put these new flowers in, and there's like these little areas back here where there's like spring water. Really neat. Looks very realistic. There's this big giant pine tree right here that looks really cool. And I'll come back to this area in a second. I just want to move back over here and talk about the little hobo village we made. This is a Lionel hobo tower that plays the sound. Right now the sound's turned off. Go ahead, show them how it works. We just kind of pull it off to get the sound to turn off. You can adjust the volume with that little box right there. Pretty cool. And then this hobo hotel is kind of like a rendition of a Lionel hobo hotel, but I've actually made this myself. And it's got the smoke unit and its own sound system I put into the caboose. Good, show them how it works. There's a button that you push underneath. Pretty cool.
And there's smoke.
And there's smoke. Yeah, we won't turn the smoke on right now, but
it's like inside of this.
Yeah. So go ahead and turn that off, so we'll talk about some other stuff now. So
we got the eagle.
Yeah, there's an eagle. The eagle is awesome. It's from Woodland Scenics.
Very hard to find.
I'm sorry, not Woodland Scenics. It's from Scenic Express. And it's very hard. Yes, it's very hard to find. And the hobo figures are really funny. All right, so I'm gonna move over here. I don't believe I showed this in the beginning, but there's like a warplane hanging above the layout over here. It's pretty neat.
And we got this new tree over here that's very tall.
Yeah, that's a very big lodgepole pine.
We got
Lodgepole pine.
Sorry. We got the that same exact tree from where we got the eagle.
Scenic Express. Yeah. We get a lot of stuff from Scenic Express. We only live about 25 minutes from there. And Lily and I built this log cabin together. That was a project we did together, and it turned out awesome. There's a little interior in there. This is a really fun little scene over here. It's the hippie scene. The car got pushed back a little bit. There we go. Hides the light. And it's got a little push button under there that turns the sound module on. And then I'm gonna move over here. And
Alien.
yeah, we've named this Dead Man's Curve because there's all this craziness going on over here. There's a black bear, there's a Sasquatch, and then you got mountain climbers. There's a new mountain climber. I only had one before. And then we added a this crazy UFO and alien scene.
We added new lights in it.
Yeah, these are custom lights that actually I'll quickly touch on this. This is a Scenic Express product. I don't believe Scenic Express actually makes it, but you can buy it at Scenic Express, the UFO, and it's a kit you can build. And I added my own LED lights to it. It kind of really set it off.
Down there, here that says, caution UFO.
Yeah, there's caution UFO signs. They're really funny.
And there's some deer over here.
So moving along to the Galitzin side of the mountain here. If you recall, the Spiff and Mr. Puddles was over here, and then this general store was kind of where the gas station was at. So I got the gas station like probably over a year ago for Christmas, and I dropped it in there. I had to do a little modifications. Actually, this hillside got cut back about 3 or 4 inches for it to fit in there.
And there's these new characters, and that's another new character, I believe.
Yep, and then there's lights. See the lights that are like above those poles back there? Those are custom. The welder with the welder light, that's custom.
These 2 lights in the
Yeah, we added. Go ahead, sir. Yeah, we added lights to those. It's a pretty funny scene, huh?
Yeah, and there's lights in the caboose.
Yeah, and then there's a car coming down the hill that has lights in it. And then again, there's more of these telephone poles that I make, custom poles. And that's like a stretchy elastic wire.
I actually remember I used to play with that chicken house, and he built it into a chicken house.
Yep. Oh, another cool thing that we didn't touch on in the beginning of the video are these really neat bird houses that Lily and I made. They're we scratch built those. There's that one, and then there's a smaller one over here. Pretty neat. And then we got the big boy coming past the hillbilly wedding scene. And we're working on probably getting the sound module in that permanently into that little scene.
And we put these figures up here, like he's looking for something. And these are like sitting by the caboose. I actually had to dig him into the bathroom because he couldn't stand up.
Yeah, he
wasn't
working out too good.
Oh, and another thing is that you can use hockey wax to stand up people. Yeah,
we use a wax. Actually, that's one thing I've never talked about before. I use this. It's actually I play ice hockey, so I use this. It's stick wax, and
I play ice hockey too.
It's really tacky, and it's really good for using under the feet of the people to give them something to stand up, and you can move them around. And then there's the smoke unit you saw earlier in the video underneath that car that isn't turned on, and it's
there's a button down here.
I wanted to add there's another plane that's hanging above this area that kind of goes pretty neat with it.
We had to build those with pieces that came in a set.
Yeah, it was like a snap together kit. And then here's our coal mine. Just quickly show that again. And it's a fun scene.
He made it by handmade.
Yep, all handmade. Alright, so we're gonna move on to summer now. Alright, so we're back into the main room, Pittsburgh room. And there's some new things in here. We'll start off by this silly golf scene that we made on top of the roof. And
handmade.
It's handmade, yep. And there's I don't know if you noticed or not, but there's like some squirrels too. And that's an actual golf shop, so it goes with the shop. Another thing that we did was we added more figures. I'm not sure which ones I had before, I'll be honest. I think the newsstand is new. You got the figures all around here. There's definitely some new ones. And then moving along here, I think there's a couple in the station that would be new. Another thing real quick, before I forget. Sensor tracks are all new for the layout. You guys already knew I had those. And the Wi-Fi for MTH and Lionel is new on the layout. That's something you don't physically see, but it's there.
You can see that it's different than the ones, like the cool that he made.
Yeah.
So you can kind of tell that's a sensor track.
And then this construction scene is new. The barricades, they look like, I believe it's MTH that makes them, but they're not. Those are actually scratch built. I made those myself. And we detailed it. Lily helped me detail, didn't you? And this truck over here, we put some lights in it. Headlights, flashing warning lights, and tail lights.
And you can put,
yeah, show how you push those buttons. Yeah, these are just some trucks we found at like backhoes, and
that's what we used in the video.
we found them at the store.
I was pressing this button, and then he cut out my fingers.
Yeah, we had to cut out Lily's hand out of the video, so we didn't see her hand pushing that. That's a trick of videography, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so moving along past here, there's the new jet, Air Force One, flying into town. Almost looks like literally, but it's not. It's just cruising along past. And all right, I want to talk about this scene real quick. This is a swinging tire scene, and if I want to, what I did was I made it so it's disconnectable on the bottom, and you can drop in different accessories here. So in the future, I might get like a playground set or something. We might make some secret buildings that Lily wants to make in the future. We're not going to talk about right now because that's going to be a surprise. And moving along over here, we added this super cool willow tree.
I actually used it for my biography breakfast. I can get it right now.
Yeah, Lily used it for her biography breakfast, and we ended up using it, then putting it on the train layout. Okay, this is where you had the willow tree on Lily's biography project. She wanted to show you guys this. And it was a Harry Potter project she made, and it was a little board game.
Stickers.
Yeah, so for J.K. Rowling. Alright, and so back to the layout. Nothing new with the steel mill. That's still a project I want to do in the future, is upgrading the steel mill. Lily wants to talk to you about how she detailed this scene over here. Tell them what you did.
I put footprints of, if you didn't notice.
Oh yeah, super cool footprints. They look like dirt. People's footprints in the dirt.
Yeah, and I actually moved that Jeep. It was over here in the city, but I dusted it with dirt, so it looks like it's kind of in the scene.
So we made some new building flats on the back wall. One of them's Lily's dry goods, and it's this big giant building that we named after Lily. And it's got some silly workers on the loading dock there, and loading dock doors, and tons of detail. And then that flat back there was existing already. I just added lighting to it, and I plan on doing that to some of the other ones going along that back wall.
And I added, there's actually a lot of
oh, you added like grass and dirt and details. Yeah, you really did a great job.
And I took these. They're actually behind here, so let me put
Oh,
them
you couldn't
out.
see them? You put them out somewhere where you can actually see them at.
Yeah.
That was a great idea.
I actually put a couple, if you probably didn't notice that I put these two out, or this one out. This one has like monster on it.
Looks really good. Okay, Lily wanted to tell you about the details she added to this scene. What did you add there?
If you didn't notice, I think in one of our videos,
It was one of the last videos. Yeah, you talked about your bears.
I added this bear, like the people don't see, and there's the mama bear over here.
You added some bears, and then we added these pine trees too.
A lot of them are falling over.
Well, they look like they're just growing crooked because they grow on a hillside. I think it's cool.
I think it's cool too.
Some details are new over here. The tree and the barrels. The playground hoops They were in the horseshoe curve room, but they got moved over here. I needed some extra space. So these are like the workers that got off after they ran the trains in their little smart car. That's funny. And last thing over here. Oh, we forgot about. Well, I'll talk about this first. The bridge flat. The bridge flat is new.
We added up like the lights and.
That's a bridge flat that I made with the flashing red light. I also didn't want to forget about the Lionel warehouse back there. That's shipping and receiving for new Lionel trains, and our infamous forklift driver back there who, he's a little clumsy. I guess he dropped the box of Lionel trains. No more trains for him. So moving along over to the fall scene. Let's go over to fall. It's in the yard here.
I believe that this is new. We actually did not add the dirt details.
Mm-hmm.
It actually came with the truck. You cannot actually wipe it off. If you feel it, you could probably already basically feel it.
Yep.
It actually feels real.
So we added a lot of tufts to this scene, and obviously the fall trees, and we painted some fall backdrops in.
And we added that flat.
Yeah, this is one of the flats that I make that I offer on eBay. And there's turkeys. There's a turkey up in the tree up here.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
And then the scarecrow.
The pigs. Not the pigs, the pumpkins.
Pumpkins, yeah, pumpkins and the corn crops. There's probably a couple more little things I want to do to this area, but it's it's pretty basic. It's a train yard. All right, so this is the new layout that we made. This is Lily's winter layout. She really wanted to have a carnival and a winter scene, so we did that.
Now I'm thinking that over here, we might get a big tent that we can add characters in, but I don't know exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. We're thinking we're gonna make this a little circus tent here.
And get this like.
Everything's not permanent on the layout yet. We kind of just dropped it in, and things might move around a little from here and there, but got these really cool rides and everything, and the layout's I'd say about like 4 feet wide, and not even 4 feet. It's about 3.5 feet wide and about 7 feet long here.
And this roller coaster actually moves, but it gets stuck in this part. I don't know why. I may have messed it up.
Sometimes the roller coasters get stuck in that spot.
They always do.
So we carved in this nice hillside with the snow on it, and there's sled riders coming down this hill. And these are tunnel portals that I made myself. If you notice, there's
icicles. We made with dry glue, and we put them on paper. We peeled them off after one day, and they turned out to be like that. So if you have a winter layout, you could try that.
Yep. And then you got Santa on top of the hill there, just randomly.
I put them there.
Yeah, Lily put them up there. And then we got the Yeti. He's awesome. And
Winter Yeti.
The Congressional Diner from K-Line is awesome too. It plays sound if you push the button. We made a lot of push buttons on the front of the layout down here. And obviously this is a conventional layout. I did not mention that. But it's kind of nice to have somewhere to run like older trains, or like our Polar Express. I have a lot of older trains from when I was a kid. That's fun to run them on this layout.
Yeah, there's a light back here that actually turns on.
Yeah, you have to push the button to turn that on.
And this actually got broken, but we used it with that hockey wax, and it makes sound.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a button you press to turn the bells on there.
And then I actually had another layout, and I used it from this layout. It's from Tom's.
Oh my gosh. So, I just wanted to quickly show you guys like this backdrop back here that we made. It's like a carved rock that makes it look like distant rock mountains. It's snow-capped. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. We're going to be doing more work to this layout, so we'll give you another update on it. And it pretty much does it. And we both, Lily and I, thank you very much for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking.
Bye-bye!
All that fun stuff. So take care and Keep running those trains, guys.